Thank you to Honor South Africa for sending this phone out for review. The Honor 90 Lite 5G is Honor's latest addition into the smartphone market, which is aimed at those who are looking for a more budget-friendly option in comparison to the higher-end devices like the Honor 90. Honor have handpicked the most important features from its bigger brother, the Honor 90, and created the 90 Lite, which retails for 8,000 rands here in South Africa, in comparison to the 15,000 rand for the Honor 90. After using this phone for some time now, I actually think that for most people the 90 Lite 5G is probably the better option, especially at that price point, as it ticks all the key boxes for a good smartphone in 2023 without all the unnecessary bells and whistles. Before continuing this review, I am the South African tech YouTuber, and if you could like, share and subscribe, as well as follow me on my other social media platforms, it would be much appreciated. Okay, so now let's dive into the review. Honor are extremely proud of the 100 megapixel main lens on the 90 Lite. The camera setup also includes a 5 megapixels ultra wide and depth sensor, as well as a 2 megapixels macro lens. Now, I did mention this in my previous video on this device, but the 100 megapixel camera is sharp, accurate, and pictures from the phone are extremely pleasing to the eye. Cropping into pictures afterwards shows that the 100 megapixel lens is able to retain details in images even if the subject is far away. The AI built into the cameras does sharpen pictures, and generally speaking the cameras perform very well in good lighting conditions. The depth sensor works superbly at producing background blur for portrait shots. Furthermore, the Honor 90 Lite takes video at 1080p resolution at a frame rate of 30 frames per second, and video quality is satisfactory. The front camera on the 90 Lite 5G is a 16 megapixel shooter, and the phone does support dual video mode, which allows you to use both the front and back cameras at the same time for videos. Now, when it comes to the design, the Honor 90 Lite looks sleek, minimalistic and modern. The phone weighs only 179 grams, and its boxy shape makes it feel classy and solid in the hand. The back panel is made from a matte plastic, which is fantastic as it is not a fingerprint magnet like we see on glass backs. I have the beautiful titanium silver color, but you can get it in a blue color called Cyan Lake. In other regions there is a black color available as well. In the performance department, powering the 90 Lite is the MediaTek Dimensity 6020 processor, which is an octa-core processor. It also comes with the Mali G57 GPU. Furthermore, the device has a whopping 256 gigabytes of storage, as well as 8 gigabytes plus 5 gigabytes of virtual RAM. The 5 gigabytes of virtual RAM will utilize the 256 gigs of internal storage and use it as RAM whenever the phone requires it, which is a pretty common feature we see on a lot of new smartphones in 2023. Day-to-day performance using normal social media apps, emails, web browsing, etc. is blazing fast on this guy, and the Dimensity 6020 performs well in these tasks. Even though this is not a gaming phone, if you are a casual gamer, you can definitely play higher-end games provided the settings are dialed down a bit. Overall, I was very pleased with the performance of the Honor 90 Lite 5G. The screen of the Honor 90 Lite 5G is a gorgeous 6.7-inch 1080p LCD display with a refresh rate of 90 Hz. The display is sharp and bright even under direct sunlight, and even though it is not an OLED panel, the tiny 1.1mm side bezels coupled with the small punch hole for the front camera makes watching media content extremely immersive on this phone. This display is definitely one of the standout features of this phone, and I love the fact that Honor include dynamic dimming as well as the circadian night display, which assists in alleviating eye strain when using your phone, especially at nighttime. The phone can also be set to an adaptive refresh rate, which allows it to drop the refresh rate when a high refresh rate is not required, thus increasing your battery life. Speaking about battery life, the Honor 90 Lite 5G comes with a 4500 mAh battery, and it can easily be topped up with the 22.5 watt charger that Honor bundle in the box. As the Dimensity 6020 is a very efficient chip, the battery life on this phone is more than sufficient, and will be able to last you a full day with light to medium usage. Software-wise, the 90 Lite runs on Honor's own skin called Magic OS 7.1, which is similar to Huawei's EMUI, but a bit cleaner. Fortunately, Honor do not dump too much bloatware or folders like we see on EMUI, whilst retaining all the fantastic customization in the settings menu like we see on Huawei phones. Lastly, and most importantly, Honor are not affected by the Google ban, so all Google apps and services come pre-installed on this phone. Just taking a quick scan around the phone, the right-hand side has a super fast and accurate physical fingerprint reader, which is conveniently placed. At the top of the phone, you may think that this is an IR blaster, but Honor have told me that this is in fact a light sensor. Furthermore, the phone comes with a dual SIM tray without an SD card, and it can support only one 5G SIM card at a time. When it comes to connectivity, I'm glad to see that Honor have included NFC on this phone, so contactless payments can be used, and the phone also has 5G support, so you can enjoy blazing fast internet speeds. Alright, so that is the Honor 90 Lite 5G, a beautiful modern looking device with a fantastic overall camera performance, phenomenal display, strong day-to-day performance with tons of storage and RAM, as well as 5G support, NFC, and of course Google app support. So will any of you guys be picking up this phone? Just let me know in the comment section below, and as always, it's been an absolute pleasure, and I hope to see you guys in my next video.